Equipped with flexible tentacles, ink production capabilities, and a keen intelligence, the cuttlefish is a remarkable creature of the sea. Despite the name, it is not really a fish at all, but a type of cephalopod. This puts it in the same class as the squid, nautilus, and octopus. It is often said that the cephalopods resemble aliens on Earth in the sense that it's a remarkably intelligent but very different type of life form from us. They last shared a common ancestor with land animals some hundreds of millions of years ago. All cuttlefish feature a thick internal shell called a cuttlebone, from which the name obviously derives. The cuttlebone is composed of the mineral aragonite with calcium, carbon, and oxygen atoms. This creature evolved 21 million years ago in the Miocene Epoch. Its ancestor probably came from an extinct cephalopod order known as the belemnitida. Unlike many modern cephalopods, the belemnitida had a full skeleton. The ink of the cuttlefish has been used as both dye and medicine throughout human history. With its curvy W-shaped eye, this fish has the remarkable ability to perceive extremely high contrasts in light that is normally invisible to the human eye. Contrast is the difference between white and dark light. As a trade-off, however, the cuttlefish is unable to see color. A few cuttlefish species are able to produce a toxic venom to ward off predators. Cuttlefish appearance and behavior. One look at this fish will tell you that it's a true cephalopod. Its body resembles the closely related squid and octopus, except it is much smaller in size. The smallest cuttlefish species only measure an inch or two. The largest species is the Australian giant cuttlefish, which can measure up to 20 inches and weigh about 23 pounds. The cuttlefish is characterized by the gas-filled internal cuttlebone, which actually provides buoyancy and control rather than protection, a long and relatively flat body, a parrot-like beak, and long fins running along both sides. It also features 8 arms and 2 tentacles containing a series of suction pads that are used to capture prey. The arms and tentacles can be withdrawn into 2 pouches at any time. The cuttlefish moves at incredible speeds through the water via jet propulsion. It does this by sucking in water through a body cavity and then expelling the water out with its powerful muscles. The fins allow it to maneuver at high speeds. This method of transportation is necessary to evade very fast and agile predators. Another incredible ability is the color change. The cuttlefish body contains millions of small pigment cells called chromatophores that allow the creature to alter its color and pattern at any time. When the cuttlefish flexes its muscles, the pigment is released into the outer skin to blend in with the surroundings. This is used for many purposes such as to camouflage itself, attract mates, and communicate with other cuttlefish. The color change may also serve the purpose of stunning prey with quick and debilitating flashes. The cuttlefish has a rather large brain-to-body size compared to most invertebrate. Studies reveal that it is capable of various degrees of problem-solving and object manipulation. This intelligence may be necessary to manipulate the incredibly complex tentacles and arms, which contain a large number of neurons like the brain. The cuttlefish is found throughout the oceans and seas of Europe, Africa, Asia, and Australia, but it is largely absent from the Americas. Throughout its natural range, this animal exhibits a yearly migratory pattern. In the summer, it inhabits the coastal waters in tropical or temperate regions. In the winter, it migrates to the deeper water of the oceans. According to the IUCN Red List, which keeps track of the conservation status for many animals, data about population numbers is unfortunately not available for many cuttlefish species. When data is known, almost all species are categorized as least concern. Only a few species are at risk of endangerment. The cuttlefish has a rather simple diet consisting of fish, crab, and other mollusks. Larger cuttlefish also have the tendency to prey on juveniles or smaller species of cuttlefish. They use the beak located in the mantle between their arms to crack open the tough shells of their prey and feast on the tasty meat within. Due to its small size, the cuttlefish is hunted by all kinds of larger fish, dolphins, seals, birds, and other mollusks. But it does have several defensive mechanisms to help it survive. When threatened, the cuttlefish can release a cloud of ink to confuse predators and then make its daring escape. The speed is a distinct advantage over slower predators. The venom of some species also provides a useful defense.